Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today I have another Kamen Rider X8 review for you. This is the DX Mighty Brothers XX Gashat. As you can see here, its primary color scheme is teal and orange, which I have to say looks pretty neat together. And they have two versions of the brothers here on the front, and then obviously a nice big picture of the Gashat there. On the top, it shows that it will eventually have compatibility with the DX Gashat Key Slasher, which is the sword weapon that's going to be coming out, I believe, towards the end of this month, if not February. Not 100% on that, but not really much going on at the bottom. Here you can see Mighty Brothers XX Gashat, and then here on the back just kind of shows how it goes in the game driver, which of course we're going to take a look at. So let's get them out of the packaging and take a closer look. So for once I have a Gashat that I don't have to worry about it falling over, and that is because it is twice as wide as a normal Gashat. You can see the turquoise and orange color scheme here. Definitely rocking the Miami Dolphins color scheme, but the colors do look good together. You can see here the Mighty Brothers XX sticker on the front. You have a little orange Mighty, and you have a little turquoise Mighty, so I like that a lot. Taking a look at this side, Mighty Brothers XX. Over here you have the little QR code for the Gombarizing game, as well as the inside. It's kind of a chamber as opposed to just a thin piece of plastic. This actually does not come with batteries. It comes, or I should say requires, two AAA batteries, which go in this compartment here, and then you have a little on and off switch. So if you take a look down here, you'll see the level 1 version of Mighty Brothers, and if I turn it on just to light it up, so you can see that there. But yeah, overall, I really like the design of it. I think the color scheme works well. Yeah, so we'll go ahead, we'll turn it on, check out some of these sounds here. The speaker is here in the front. The random sound. So I kind of like that. Now I'll do it from this side so you can see the lights. So there you go. That's basically it for the Gashat on its own. It doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. But I still, like I said, I like the color scheme. And I like the sounds you do get. And I love the sticker on the front. But let's go ahead. We'll bring in the gamer driver and check out all the other transformation sounds. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make sure it's on. So there you go, that is the transformation into level 1. And then if we close it up again, so I love the way in the beginning how it kind of flips back and forth between the level 1 and the two level 2s, and I love the jingle. I think that's pretty fantastic. Now obviously this thing does take up both slots in the gamer driver, and there are no LEDs to shine through here like there usually is, because all the LEDs are going towards what you're going to see in the center here. The other thing about this being twice as wide is it's not going to fit in the Kimawaza slot holder or any of the Gashat weapon series. That's why I believe the Gashat Key Slasher, it'll have functionality with that, because it's kind of made specifically to work with this. But you won't be able to use it with any of the ones that are currently out. But what you can do is close this again, So you can get the critical strike sound out of there by opening and closing it after you transform. Unfortunately, I don't know of any way to get the critical finish sound. I tried closing and opening it again, but it just keeps doing critical strike no matter how many times you do it. So I don't think this has a critical finish sound, or maybe that's going to come when we hook it up with the Gashat Key Slasher. That would make sense, and I can understand why it's not included in this. You just can't use this guy with the Kimo as a slot holder, so they decided to build it into the functionality with the gamer driver, which I appreciate because I do like that sound. So that's kind of it. That's pretty much it for functionality. It really just has the 3 sounds: the level 1 sound, the level 2 sound, and then the critical strike. So yeah, definitely that's, I mean, I guess normal Gashats don't have a ton more, but you do have all the different combinations, mix and matching, which this doesn't have because it takes up both slots. So at the end of the day, I do think it's fun. There are a lot of things about it that I like. I love the sticker. I love the color scheme. I love the detail. I love the transformation sounds and the way that when you have it in the gamer driver and you transform into level 2, it kind of does that cool like lightning flicker back and forth between the level 1 and the 2 level 2s. I think that's really neat however that works. And like I said, when the Key Slasher comes out, we'll probably get a lot more functionality out of this. At least I'm hoping so. Because as it stands by itself, it's a little lackluster in my opinion. I mean, everything that it has is good, but it just doesn't seem like it has enough. With a normal Gashat, you have the level 1, you have the level 2, you have possible level 3 sounds, depending on how you mix and match. You have the critical strike, you have the critical finish. This just doesn't really have the level 3 sounds. It doesn't really have the critical finish, although that may come later with the Key Slasher. We'll have to wait and see. So, on its own, it's not bad. I just feel like it's not as much fun as some of the individual Gashats, because what you can do with it on its own, you kind of run through pretty quick, and then you're just kind of looking for something else. But I'm really hoping that once the Key Slasher comes out, it'll kind of unlock some more playability with this thing, and the two together should be a lot of fun, hopefully. So only time will tell on that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear your opinions. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the DX Mighty Brothers XX or XX Gashat from Kamen Rider X-Aid. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.